Please go away. Like, really, go. I do not want you in my cup.
Wake me and your child, and then won't lay today. Make me wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who you think.
Hi guys, my name is Keisha. That's the name of my channel, Candidly Key. If you are a new subscriber, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey girl, hey. Thanks for rocking it out with me. I appreciate your support so much. Also, just a little housekeeping. If you are currently a new subscriber or you're new to my channel and you haven't currently subscribed yet, go ahead and click the subscribe button and also the notification bell. My channel focuses on lifestyle, home decor, and a little bit of travel. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, girl. So anyway, y'all, today, first off, let me tell you, today is November the 9th. Y'all, I keep drawing a blank, and I am so sick and tired of it. Like, I keep drawing a blank. And I'm also drinking a glass of red wine. The reason why I'm dressed up is because I was planning on taking some Christmas photos. And of course, I'm unable to do so because of my tripod. So I was using my daughter's tripod. It is a great tripod. I can't even think of the name of it right now, but it's ONN. She says she ordered it from Amazon and it was $50. So she left it over here when the engagement party took place, and I have been using it ever since, and I love it so much. It's sturdy. I mean, it's just a all-around good tripod. So I also have one of my own that I have been using, but for some reason, which one that works with my ring light and then one that is not connected to a ring light, I can't find it. For whatever reason, I don't know. And then the one that has my ring light where I can connect my phone or my camera, I don't know where that piece is. And I'm just so frustrated, and I feel like it could possibly be in a tote. I put it in the storage. So I have to go to storage tomorrow. I also have to, well, y'all be surprised. It's 12:37 a.m. I am a night hawk. I do not sleep because of menopause. Menopause keeps me up. So I don't sleep. I possibly could be working a night job, and I would be up all night, and it wouldn't bother me. I do not get any sleep. I'm nocturnal now. But anyway, it's 12:37 a.m. Like I said, I'm not tired. I was supposed to be capturing footage. I also like to record at night. I also like to, if I'm taking any photos, I like to do that at night. That's the reason why my face is made up and I'm dressed. But I'm just having a rough day right now. It started at the end of the night last night. Now it's carrying on into the day. I'm not going to give too much highlight into it, but anyway, just wanted to start the new vlog. Tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment, which is today. So forgive me if I'm saying tomorrow, but it's already morning. So I have an appointment with my OBGYN, and I'm going to see if I can get some HRT, which is hormone replacement therapy, because I cannot deal any longer. The night sweats, the brain fog, the mood swings, the shoulder, I forgot what they called, and frozen shoulder. My shoulder will ache from time to time. It'll feel like maybe it's like it was like pulled out of, not pulled out of socket, because I don't know what that feels like, but like my rotator cuff, sometimes I feel like it's something going on with that, but I haven't done anything to, damage that. So I'm like, okay. Come to find out, it is frozen shoulder. That is also associated with menopause. Also, I was doing really well and managing, my weight loss and everything like that. I am now at a plateau, and I'm still eating healthy, and I have a nutritionist I work with. My nutritionist is through Nourish.
Your insurance is any one of these, you might be able to see a personal dietitian covered by your insurance. There's a platform called Nourish that will match you with a registered dietitian for whatever your needs are and get it covered by your insurance. You can go to their website to see if you're covered.
But I love working with it. Laura, who is my nutritionist, she is great. I love the app because it gives you insiders into what you've eaten. Although today I've only logged one meal, but typically you're supposed to log breakfast, lunch, dinner, and any snacks that you may have. And what it will do is calculate, your calories. For me, it is recommended at my age and for my weight that I was opening the app. So it's an orange app if you're interested. So today, so I have an appointment today at 2 with Laura. So my appointment tomorrow is at, I think it's 8:30 at my OBGYN, but it's telling me to be there at 8 a.m. I did not fill out any paperwork online, so I'm going to get there early enough to do that. I just don't feel like doing it. So anyway, you take a photo of your meal and it calculates everything. If you want to type something in, you can, but it knows what is on your plate. The only time I may type it in is if I have 2 pancakes or if I have one and I don't want it to assume that I have 2 pancakes, because you know how you kind of stack them. So I may detail that. If I have an omelet, of course, I'll take a picture of it, but I will say what's in it. Like this morning, I had an omelet, so I detail what was in it. So that's why I include that, because if I just say egg white omelet, from the photo, they may not be able to tell everything that's included in it. But for the most part, you can basically just take a picture. I was doing 1,200 calories, but I was informed that for mine, I need to be at, for my age and my weight, and me being in menopause, I need to be consuming 1,900 calories per day. I do work out. I have not worked out in the last 2 weeks because I have kind of been down in the dumps, kind of feeling depressed. So I have not been outside the week before last because it was like building up to Thanksgiving, and I just, with my mom and just navigating the first holiday without her. This week, when we came back Sunday, it has rained every day. The sun came out this afternoon maybe for 2 hours. But it has rained every day since we got back last Sunday. It has been gloomy, cloudy, and rainy. And that has contributed to me being a couch potato, laying around, and just not doing anything other than getting up, taking a bath, and managing to eat. Now, I have not been eating 3 meals, but I know that when the Nourish app notifies me, it'll say time to record a meal. Typically I get up and do it. I'll say, okay, this is your time to get up and fix you something to eat. You have to eat. But I may skip lunch and then I'll have dinner, or I'll skip breakfast and I'll have lunch and dinner. So forcing myself to kind of eat something because I'm being held accountable in the app. And so I also like the fact that she sends over PDFs, where I can print them off, which she'll have them up here. I can print them off, or she'll email them to me as well. Because the sessions are 55 minutes long, my copay is $0. So love that for me. Thank you, Edna. And so I just like working with Laura as well because she listens to me. She asks, what are my struggles? And then she offers suggestions for food and also snack items. Anyway, I'm going tomorrow. Like I said, I want some type of HRT medicine. I don't want a cream. I have a few suggestions. I don't have my glasses, but I will definitely share the update of my appointment tomorrow. But y'all, Georgia, I don't know if it's a Georgia thing, but these gnats are driving me crazy. And I'm thinking because it's cooler, like, why are they out? But anyway, like I said, I probably done talked for 30 minutes, which was not my intention. I will see you guys in the latter part of the morning. Okay? So, talk to you guys in a little bit.
11th floor, 12th floor. Doors opening.
Thank you. Excuse me. I had to come in here and check this case out. Hi guys. Look at that. I knew that was gonna happen. I did not feel like getting undressed. I really don't. And they need a full body mirror in here, but they don't have one. But anyway, this is the look. All right, let me get in my appointment. So far, so good. The check-in staff was amazing. Very friendly and everything like that. And she was commending me because I had all my paperwork and stuff done. So now I'm just waiting to be seen. But yeah. But the staff is top tier. Very nice. So I might be staying. I'm done. Y'all, they were so nice. I will be staying with this provider for my OBGYN needs. The staff, even down to her, I mean, top tier. Just really nice, really friendly. Everybody loved my hair, loved my coat. Even when I was checking out, the nurse came up. She was like, Miss Keisha, who's your stylist? Who does your hair? Me. So she said, so you're a hairstylist? I said, no, my sister was one. And so I learned from her. I hope y'all can hear me. But anyway, I'm getting ready to head out. Let's go.
Stand clear.
Keeps me fit.
10th floor, 9th floor. Doors opening. Lobby. Doors opening. Okay to enter.
I'm gonna go out this way. I'm gonna show y'all where I'm gonna go get coffee from Starbucks, a macchiato actually. I think they're having a Christmas party or something. Yeah, that was a really nice practice. My previous provider, I don't know if she relocated or something, but she was good too. I really liked her. African American. This young lady is African American as well. And she was very thorough. Yeah, so she was very thorough. I'm see if I need to raise it. So she was very thorough. I got the opportunity to basically explain to her what I've been experiencing and what's kind of been going on with me as it relates to my health. And she just offered a lot of insight. Look at the Christmas decor. It's so pretty. But anyway, that's what we are dealing with. And so I'm gonna go to this Starbucks right now to get some coffee, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. And right now I'm just waiting for the light, but I'm gonna take you guys along with me. I'm gonna get a macchiato. But this is where I am. Emory, Winship, Midtown. And so yeah. Oh, I couldn't tell if I should. my old stomping ground. So we would walk over here, which we had a Starbucks in our building, but it wasn't like this. It was like a little kiosk, so it wasn't like the real deal, but we would come over here for the real deal. This is cute. Oh, $26.95. But that one is cute. Hi, can I get a grande caramel macchiato hot with almond milk and a cheese Danish? Yes. Keisha, I'm sorry, I had a mint in my mouth.
I know what's the name.
Like, wait, what? Okay. Oh, he took my last little bit. So I wanted to sit in a booth, and she took my last little booth. As you sit by the booth, you are by the window. So can you see me? But this is my old stomping ground. And I like it. It's probably gonna be a montage at this point. Cheers. I got a caramel macchiato with almond milk. I don't get anything extra added, just that. She said, yeah, who did your hair? I said, I'm my own beautician. It's so pretty. I said, I'm my own beautician. She said, huh? So you're a hairstylist? I said, no, I'm not a hairstylist. I said, but my sister was, and I kind of learned a lot of stuff from her. And so she was like, oh, wow. She was like, that's why I came over here with my phone out, because I wanted to get your hairstylist information. And I was like, nope, I did it myself. She was like, what? So what did you do? And I explained it to her, but they were just so nice. And she probably was like my age, the nurse, but they were so nice. And I said, nice, they were nice. Sir? What gate? I was at Starbucks, so I'm headed to the car now.
Cause you love to have him all crying. Gonna be sweet, telling me you need me.
Hi guys, happy Friday. It is Friday, February the 12th, and so I'm back to close out the video. And before I do so, I wanted to tell you all about my appointment. Well, not necessarily about my appointment, but as you all know, I went to see my OBGYN for an annual, and I also wanted to discussed with her the option of me going on hormone replacement therapy. If you are not familiar, if you are currently experiencing menopause, perimenopause is the beginning phases usually that takes place when you're around 35. And then when you're in your mid 40s, then you start going, getting your body starts to prepare to go through the process of menopause. And it lasts up until your last cycle. And so for me, my last cycle was November 2024, and so I made it one complete year without seeing it. So it is now December, of course, so I am done with a menstrual cycle, and I can't be all the more happy about that. So as a result of me no longer getting a menstrual cycle, of course my body is no longer producing the hormone that is needed for me to feel and operate in a manner that is conducive for me to be productive. Because as you all know, there are symptoms that some people choose that they can, I'll just deal with it and ride it out. As for me, I have dealt with it enough to the point that I need some relief. So the relief that you can get for these symptoms, and the symptoms are, hot flashes, night sweats, vaginal dryness and discomfort, and also mood swings, brain fog, and a couple of other things, to name a few. So there are different treatment methods. Some people opt to their patches, their creams. There's also a pill that you can take, and it just basically depends on the person. And in my personal opinion, because I know me, I don't want to add another task onto my schedule of things that I have to do during the day, which would include taking a pill. So for me, I want something that it is effective. It is, giving me the relief that I need, and I don't have to think about it, but I know that it's working for me. So I am deciding to go with the pellets, which is very new because I heard a lady on Instagram where she was discussing it, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't know if it was a pill or anything. So when I went to see my OBGYN, I asked her, and she informed me that it is pellets that they place under your skin. They last from 3 to 6 months, and it's more convenient for someone that they don't want to have to, worry about taking a pill every day. When you're having to take that pill every day, it is something that you cannot forget, because if you forget, you'll experience the roller coaster effect where your body will know, okay, I didn't have this, and you're going to start feeling the effects of menopause like you were previously experiencing it. And it's not a quick fix where you're like, oh, I'll take it tomorrow and I'll be back on track. It doesn't work that way. So that's why they tell you, if you are going to opt for the pill, that you need to be consistent and make sure that you take it every day as prescribed. Because if you miss a beat, then that's going to be it. So for me, I feel like it's better for me to have it done, which they will make an incision in my arm to place it under my skin. Again, it lasts 3 to 6 months, and it will continuously release. It will continuously dissolve under my skin, delivering the hormones to my bloodstream that I am missing. So the benefits of it is I will immediately start to feel better. The side effects that I'm feeling will go away. It also is good for heart health as well. So I'm thinking that for me, this will be the best. This will be the best option for me. And I go back on the 30th. So December the 30th, I go back, and that more than likely is what's going to be done. I think she said they do a local anesthetic, which is done in the office. It's outpatient. Fast and simple. It's done. It's not noticeable. It may be. I know if you're familiar with Norplant, that's what I had, which was a birth control. They placed 5 rods in my arm. The rods were there for 5 years. If you were ready to take them out in 5 years, you could have them removed to replace more, or if you were considering conception, of course, they wouldn't put them back in. So, similar to that, when I would hold my arm out, I could see where the cut is, where the incision is, and I would see that I couldn't see the rods, but if I rubbed my finger over it, I definitely could feel it. So she said it's pretty much similar, and it's placed in your hip area or your buttocks, so really not noticeable, and to who it would be noticeable to, I wouldn't care. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. And yeah, so if you are experiencing any of these things or considering it, again, speak with your doctor to figure out what would be best for you, because yeah, I was just reading something. But to better figure out what's best for you, if you are someone that you are disciplined, you will get up and take your medicine fine, then that might be the route or the option for you. But I am looking forward to getting some relief, and I'm sure the people that are in my life are looking forward to it as well. I stated that I'm working with a nutritionist. You all know that I've been on a weight loss journey. I am down 30 pounds. I want to continue on that path, but unfortunately, when you go through the process of menopause, it does affect your weight loss journey. So if you're not familiar, there's a thing called apron belly. You can be eating right, doing all the proper exercises to minimize the excess bloating and fat in your midsection, but as a result of menopause, you're fighting a losing battle. So I know that it was beneficial for me to get with Laura, who is my RD, which is registered dietitian, to aid me through this journey of menopause on the things that I needed to do. So prior to getting with her, I was on a 1,200 caloric intake diet. She gave me the correct number for my age, and also age, height, and my weight, and also considering the fact that I'm in menopause. So my caloric intake is 1,930 calories. I also have to continue to, of course, exercise. And we know when I do that, or when we all do that, you will definitely see if you're eating properly, consuming less, and eating the foods that your body needs, then you will definitely see a deficit. And so just working with her has provided me with information that I needed, because I need that proper, information for energy balance. And it just gives you just the breakdown of, what you should be doing for weight gain, what you should be doing for weight maintenance, and of course for weight loss. And I am in the bottom area for weight loss. So in that image is showing consuming healthy food but less, and it is showing that you're also getting your rest and you're exerting energy by exercising. And then once I reach my goal weight, which I have about 15 more pounds to go, then I will be in the middle, which is weight maintenance. And you're eating the foods that you need to be eating, and of course continuing to exercise. So the scale is balanced. But right now I need to be tipped down for loss, and then once I get my desired weight, then it needs to be balanced, and that's where I'll be at a point where I am maintaining it. And so then it says turn your plate into action for weight loss. So she just gives you, a full plate and showing you what your plate needs to look like. And I tell you, this has helped me out a lot. We have our vegetables here, our fruits, our grains, and then our protein. And then over here is dairy. My plate never looked like this. Not saying that I didn't have a healthy plate, because I did, but I was missing things. It was like, oh, when I would submit in the app, my meals, it would say add carrots, add yogurt, add cottage cheese, add some whole grain nuts, to balance out my meal even more, even though it was like, this is great. It would say, this is great what you have, but you need to add this. And so I like that, because I didn't know that. So it just told me what I needed to add. So it says a reminder, my plate, which is your plate, my plate is visual for you to be mindful at each meal of the different nutrients that you should have on your plate that make for a balanced meal, with macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients, carbohydrates, which are your carbohydrates, protein, fiber, and fats. And then your micro is your calcium, your potassium, your vitamin D, and your B vitamins, your iron, your zinc, your probiotics, your vitamin K, your lycopene, your beta carotenes, your vitamin A, C, and your folic acid. And when I tell you, I did not know this, and I'm sure there are others. So if you have insurance, check with your insurance provider. You can go on the app. Once you load your insurance information, it'll tell you. There are a lot of them already listed. Like I said, my provider is Aetna. More than likely, your insurance will cover it. The sessions are weekly. They're virtual. They're via Zoom. 55 minutes. Love it. We just go over anything that I may want to discuss, like any struggles, challenges, questions I may have. She also provides recipes sometimes, and just there to listen, because sometimes you may have a rough week and you're like, okay, looking at what you submitted in the app, you didn't eat well, or you didn't eat enough. What was going on? So just so you can just sit down and talk about it. And then it talks about how to eat more. She shares with you how to eat more. So I love that she emails these PDFs over showing you how to eat more, to lose more. And so it's just very beneficial. And like I said, my copay, after I signed up, my copay is $0. So it may be the same for you. So I wouldn't let it just sit out there, because there are a lot of people that don't take advantage of it. And you should, because if it's free, then you should take advantage of it, especially if you are on a weight loss journey and you want to make sure that you are doing all the right things to get you to reach your goal. And I love on the last page, it says, reminder, every bite counts. You get to drive the car. You also get to choose what you want and where to go. I'm here to help you understand and to make better choices to help you reach your goal. And I love that. And again, you will be paired with someone. It depends on where you live. There are therapists, RDs everywhere, by state, but you will be paired with someone in your state. So if you live in Georgia, your RD will be someone that's licensed in Georgia. If you live in North Carolina, then it will be someone that's licensed in North Carolina, and so on and so forth. So I'm excited, about getting this started, because I have been, kind of suffering with this for a while. And like I said, I'm sure the people around me that encounter me will be happy to see me get back to myself as well. So yeah, if you are suffering or going through anything as a result of perimenopause or menopause, then definitely go and speak with your provider to see what they can do to help. But anyway, like I said, today is Friday. I'm a little parched. We need to figure out what we're going to have for dinner. And the candy that I knew, I was trying to tell you something, because for some reason I was craving candy. And it is the purple bag of Skittles and the Nerd clusters. So good. I don't need them, but I'm definitely craving them. But anyway, I'm getting ready to end the video. This is the weekly vlog. I still owe you guys another video, which is Vlogmas, and I will have that video out to you on Sunday. So again, enjoy your weekend if you haven't already gotten started, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Oh, and also, before I forget, if you aren't currently subscribed to my channel, If you are watching, you happen to have stumbled across me, and you find that my content, which focuses on lifestyle, home decor, and a little bit of travel, if that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead on and subscribe. I would love to have you as a part of my family. And if you have been watching me for a while and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Obviously, is something here that you like. It's free. It won't cost you anything. It's free 99, okay? Free 99. So go ahead and subscribe. And again, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
Do you clean and proper? Way I move, ain't no weekend lover. You gonna me on your mind forever, ever.